When the world thinks about Kenya, they picture safari adventures, marathon champions, and maybe a glimpse of the Great Rift Valley. But there's so much more beneath the surface. Kenya hides secrets that even many Kenyans don't know. Secrets that reveal its history, its power, and its unique place in the world. Today we count down the top 10 secrets about Kenya the world doesn't know. Stick around to the very end because number 1 is a jaw-dropping fact that could completely change how you see this country. 10. Kenya has a desert bigger than some countries. When most people imagine Kenya, they see green highlands, Masai Mara savannas, or the bustling streets of Nairobi. But tucked away in northern Kenya is the Chalbi Desert, a barren expanse that very few outsiders ever visit. Here's the secret. This desert is so massive that it's larger than entire countries like Luxembourg or Mauritius. For centuries, the desert has been both a challenge and a lifeline for communities like the Rendille and the Gabra, who have learned to survive in its extreme conditions. This little-known desert makes Kenya one of the most geographically diverse countries in Africa. 9. Kenya is the cradle of humankind. Few people outside the scientific world know this, but Kenya is literally where humanity began. In 1984, the almost complete skeleton of a boy known as Turkana Boy was discovered near Lake Turkana. This fossil is over 1.6 million years old, making it one of the most important discoveries in human history. Scientists call Kenya the cradle of humankind because some of the oldest remains of our ancestors were found right here. While the rest of the world looks to Egypt's pyramids or Europe's castles, Kenya's hidden treasure is even greater. It's where the human story truly began. 8. Kenya has the only snow-capped mountain on the equator. Here's a fact that shocks almost everyone. Kenya lies on the equator, one of the hottest zones on Earth. Yet right in the middle of the country stands Mount Kenya, a towering giant with glaciers and snow at its peaks. At over 5,000 meters, it's the second highest mountain in Africa after Kilimanjaro. The real secret? Those who have climbed Mount Kenya often say it's even more beautiful than Kilimanjaro. Less crowded, more dramatic, and truly wild. Snow in Africa, at the heart of the equator. Now that's a secret few people believe until they see it with their own eyes. 7. Kenya hosts the world's largest tropical lake. While many know of Kenya's wildlife, fewer people realize that the country also borders Lake Victoria, the largest tropical lake in the entire world. Shared with Uganda and Tanzania, this lake is so huge it looks like an inland sea. It supports millions of livelihoods through fishing, trade, and transport. But here's the real secret. Lake Victoria is also the source of the Nile River, the longest river on Earth. So in many ways, Kenya doesn't just connect Africa's wildlife, but also its waters, carrying life from east to north across the continent. 6. Kenya has one of the world's oldest forests. Deep in western Kenya lies a forest that many tourists skip, yet it holds one of Kenya's greatest secrets. Kakamega Forest is a remnant of the ancient Guineo-Congolian rainforest that once stretched across Africa. It is over 1,000 years old and is home to species of plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. Scientists call it a living laboratory, but for locals it's also a place of legends and spiritual heritage. Few people outside Kenya even know it exists. Yet Kakamega Forest is proof that Kenya isn't just about savannas. It's also home to ancient, mysterious jungles. 5. Kenya has the only city in the world with a national park. Imagine a lion roaring while skyscrapers stand in the background. That's not CGI, that's Nairobi. Kenya's capital is the only city in the world with a full national park right on its doorstep. Just a 15-minute drive from the CBD, you'll find lions, rhinos, giraffes, and zebras roaming free. This unique blend of urban life and wild nature doesn't exist anywhere else in the world. The secret is that Nairobi National Park isn't just a tourist attraction. It's a living symbol of how Kenya blends tradition and modernity, wilderness and city life, in a way that no other country can. 4. Kenya's athletes have a hidden secret. The world knows Kenya produces some of the greatest long-distance runners of all time. But here's the hidden secret. It's not just genetics. In the town of Iten, athletes train at high altitudes of about 2,400 meters above sea level, giving them an incredible advantage in stamina and endurance. Add to that a culture of discipline, community and mentorship, and you have a formula that keeps producing world champions. This small town in Kenya has shaped Olympic history and continues to shock the world, proving that greatness often starts in the most unexpected places. 3. Kenya has a hidden coastline paradise. When people think of African beaches, they think of Seychelles, Mauritius, or Zanzibar. But Kenya's coastline hides a paradise that few outsiders truly appreciate. From the ancient town of Lamu, with its Swahili heritage, to the white sandy beaches of Diani, Kenya's coast rivals some of the best tropical destinations in the world. The secret is that these beaches are not just beautiful, they are cultural crossroads blending African, Arab, and European histories into one. For centuries, Kenya's coast has been a gateway of trade and culture, yet it remains one of the world's best-kept travel secrets. Kenya has the world's second-largest freshwater lake. Beyond the famous Lake Victoria lies another secret gem, Lake Turkana, also known as the Jade Sea for its stunning turquoise waters. It's the world's largest permanent desert lake and the second-largest freshwater lake by volume. Few tourists ever venture here, but those who do are blown away by its raw, otherworldly beauty. The lake is also surrounded by volcanic landscapes, making it feel like a scene from another planet. It's not just a natural wonder, it's a hidden treasure that shows Kenya's wild side in a way the world rarely sees. Kenya is the world's safari capital. Here's the biggest secret. While the world talks about safaris in Tanzania, South Africa, or Botswana, Kenya quietly holds the crown. The annual Great Migration in the Masai Mara is called the eighth wonder of the world, with over 2 million animals moving across the plains. Amboseli offers the iconic view of elephants against Mount Kilimanjaro. Tsavo is one of the largest game parks in the world. Kenya doesn't just have wildlife, it is the beating heart of safari tourism. Yet many still underestimate it, making Kenya the world's true safari capital, a secret the world is only just discovering. So there you have it, 10 incredible secrets about Kenya that the world doesn't know. From deserts and snow-capped peaks to ancient forests and record-breaking athletes, Kenya isn't just another country, it's a land of endless surprises. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these secrets shocked you the most? And what other hidden truths about Kenya should we uncover in future videos? Let's keep the conversation alive in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because here at the Kenyan Star we bring you the stories that make us proud to be Kenyan, and proud to share them with the world.